Hello friends, so today we're gonna discuss something about roux. Those who are new to my channel, I just wanted to tell you guys that I am explaining the theory of food production, that is kitchen knowledge in detail a chef should know. I am explaining all this from the beginning and that too in detail, covering all the small points as well. Do watch it till the end. It will be really helpful to all you guys. Do hit the like button, share it with all your friends and family. So let's get started. In this video, we are going to discuss everything a person should know about roux. It is a very basic and also one of the most commonly asked term in the interview. So coming to the first slide, it says that roux is basically a basic thickening agent which is made by cooking equal quantities, that is mostly by weight, of refined flour and clarified butter. So roux is a thickening agent and is made by cooking equal quantity of refined flour and clarified butter. So if we're going to talk about something about clarified butter, it is the butter which is free from milk solids and water. Clarified butter is obtained by heating the whole butter until the butter fats and milk solids separates. So the milk solids which come on the top after simmering the butter, the milk solids which come on the top should be skimmed off and then the butter fat should be decanted. This is how the clarified butter is made. Coming to the next point, it says that the flour is added to the melted butter on the stove top and mixed until it turns smooth in texture and also gets its desired color of brownness required. Roux is used to thickening sauces, soups, gravies, stews, etc. The next point will tell us about the three types of roux that are there. So the first one is the white roux. It emits the aroma of baking bread and is used to thicken creams, soup and white sauces. The second type of roux is blonde roux. It emits the flavor of toasted nuts and is used to thicken velouté sauce, which is one of the mother sauces, and also some soups too. To know more about different types of sauces, soon I will upload a video on that topic. To know more such about the different topics, stay tuned to my channel. The third type of roux which we are going to talk about is the brown roux. It emits a deeply roasted aroma and is used to thicken brown sauces. So these are the three types of roux that are commonly made. As you all can see in the picture on your right hand side, this picture, there are the four divisions in the image. These four images tells us about the process of making of roux. In the first image, there is the butter in the pan. Then when the butter melts, in the second image, the butter gets melted. And when then the butter gets melted, we will add the flour. So in the third image, as you can see, the flour is added into the butter. And in the fourth image, the roux is formed. It's a blonde roux, but we can also make a white roux or the brown roux, depending upon the requirement. So the last point says that darker the roux, the stronger will be its flavor. So coming to the next slide. Coming to the next slide, it says that the roux can be made and stored in bulk in a cool and dry place. Darker the roux, less will be its thickening power. So the next point, this point will describe the above point in detail, that roughly 500 grams of white and blonde roux thicken 4 liters of liquid, whereas 500 grams of brown roux thickens only 2 liters of liquid, as explained in the above point. The 4 mother sauces uses roux as their thickening agent. So in total there are 6 mother sauces. Out of 6, the 4 mother sauces uses roux as their thickening agent. The next point says that cooks can also substitute roux with slurry. So slurry is a mixture of cornstarch and water. The last point tells us about some important points which are to be remembered while making the roux. So the first point says that make sure to cook the flour, otherwise it will taste raw in the end product. So after adding the flour in the butter, we should have to cook the flour, otherwise at the end of the product when we add the roux into the liquid and we are going to taste and serve the dish, so the raw flavor of the flour sometimes come into our mouths. So make sure that you should cook the flour in the process of making a roux. Next point says this: always add a cold liquid to a hot roux or a hot liquid to a cold roux to get a smooth texture, otherwise the soup or the sauce will curdle. As we had already discussed, there are three types of roux, as you all can see clearly in the above picture, and you also can see in the picture that there are white roux, blonde roux and brown roux. These are the three types of roux we can make depending upon the usage of the degree of cooking. So after adding flour to the butter, the first roux we get is white roux, as you can see in this first picture. Then after cooking it more, we will get a blonde roux, and even if we cook it furthermore, then we get the brown roux, as you can see in the last picture. So that's all for the day, guys. All the points you should know about the roux has been discussed in great detail in this presentation only. I hope that this video will help you to increase your knowledge. Make sure you hit the like button, comment down if you still have any doubts, share it with all your friends and family, and for more such knowledge, keep watching What the Food. Bye bye.